What if I told you one sheet of foil is all you need to create three beautiful holiday cards? Well, in today's video, I'm showing you how to stretch your crafting supplies to the absolute max by creating three different festive cards using just one single sheet of foil. We'll recycle the leftover foil for the HoHoHo foil and blend panels by This Calls for Confetti, transforming every last bit into gorgeous holiday designs. Then we'll finish each card with plenty of sparkle, fun die cuts, and some of the brand new embellishments from their latest release. Hello, crafty friends. I'm Revati, and welcome to my crafty space. Let's jump right in and get crafting. So here's the brand new holiday release by This Calls for Confetti, and it's packed with products that make holiday crafting so much fun. I'll be creating three festive cards featuring the HoHoHo Stencil and Die Bundle along with the coordinating foil and blend panels. We also have the Deck the Halls layering stencil and die set with its matching foil and blend panels, but that is something that I'll use in my next video. And don't miss this little pack of confetti, which is a little holiday mix packed in that beautiful packaging. Let us start by taking a closer look at the HoHoHo bundle. Now, first up, there are these HoHoHo foil and blend toner sheets. Now, each of this pack includes four A2 sized panels of each coordinating layered design, giving you a total of 16 festive toner sheets to create with. Now, they are printed on premium heavyweight toner cardstock, which gives you beautiful, crisp, and even foiling results every time. These panels are designed to coordinate perfectly with the HoHoHo layering stencil, allowing you to add colorful ink blending over your foil designs for a complete layered look. Just keep in mind that these panels are intended to be used with toner reactive foils like your Deco foils, and these are compatible with the hot foil laminator, making it incredibly easy to achieve those gorgeous foiled backgrounds with minimal effort. First glance, each foiled panel might look a little incomplete on its own, but once you pair it with the coordinating layering stencils, that's when the magic really happens. The foiled details and the ink blending come together to create a beautifully finished design that's full of depth and dimension. And that's exactly what we will be doing in our video today. Now, I'll be using three out of these four coordinating designs to create three absolutely gorgeous holiday cards while also sharing a few tips for getting the most out of your supplies along the way. Next up is the HoHoHo Stencil and Die Bundle, which is designed to coordinate perfectly with the foil and blend toner sheets. The bundle includes four layering stencils along with a set of coordinating dies, making it incredibly easy to create these fun, whimsical holiday designs. Now, of course, the toner sheets are completely optional. You can absolutely use just the stencil and die bundle on its own to create beautiful cards, so there are plenty of flexibility depending on the look that you're going for. Now, the coordinating dies fit perfectly within the open areas of the stencil design, allowing you to cut out individual elements with ease. Use them as festive die cut embellishments or sentiments, or die cut directly from your card panel to create fun windows for your shaker cards. There are so many creative possibilities with this bundle. Next, let's take a quick look at the Deck the Halls bundle as well, which follows the same versatile concept. It includes the Deck the Hall foil and blend toner sheets, along with a coordinating layering stencil and die bundle. Now, again, we have 16 premium heavyweight cardstocks of toner sheets with those absolutely gorgeous designs. They are specifically printed to deliver those crisp, even foiling results when used with toner reactive foil and a hot foil laminator. Now, while the foil panels may look a little incomplete here as well, once you use the coordinating layering stencils over top, the designs fully come to life with the beautiful colors, depth, and dimension. The Deck the Hall stencil and die bundle include four layering stencils and along with the coordinating die that can cut out the ornaments. Now you'll see that these layering stencils line up perfectly with all the ornaments on the bundle. Now the coordinating dies, they fit in perfectly within the open areas of the stencil again, making it easy to either cut out the individual ornaments or you could die cut the windows to create your shaker cards. It's an incredibly versatile bundle that offers so many creative possibilities, just like the HoHoHo bundle. whether you choose to foil, stencil, die cut, or combine all three techniques together. For our video today, I'll be using only the HoHoHo bundle, and the Deck the Foil bundle I will be showing you guys in one of my future videos. To get started, I'll be laminating one of the foil and blend toner sheets using my hot foil laminator and piece of toner reactive foil. This is such a quick and satisfying process, and once the panel comes out of the laminator and you peel the foil, you will be left with that beautifully crisp, shiny details that are ready for the next step, which is adding color with the coordinating layering stencils. Now, I will first go ahead and turn on the machine and make sure that the setting is on hot. While my laminator is heating up, I'll go ahead and prep my toner sheet along with the foil. Now, since this is a holiday project, I wanted to stick to those classic festive colors. So I chose a beautiful combination of traditional greens and reds. For my foil, I went with this absolutely gorgeous shiny green foil, which I thought would pair perfectly with the holiday design. I simply layered the foil over my toner design, making sure the foiled side was facing up before running it through the laminator. The next step is completely optional, but I like to use a little bit of washi tape to hold my foil securely in place. It just helps keep everything aligned, and I am really satisfied and stress free while it goes through the laminator and gives me a little extra peace of mind. I like to place my toner sheet and foil sandwich inside a piece of regular printer paper before sending it through my laminator. This extra layer helps protect the foil and toner sheet while also making the process a little smoother as it passes through the machine. Now you'll know the machine is ready when the green light lights up. So there is a little green light next to the power button. So you'll know when your machine is ready. Once everything is ready, I'll run it through my heated laminator and let the magic happen. Now the video here is sped to 2x, so this is a relatively slow process. You'll just need to be a little patient for your paper to come out. After foiling, we'll be left with this beautiful shiny design that is ready for the next step, which is adding color and bringing the layers to life using the coordinating stencils. But before we move on to the stenciling step, I want to make sure that I use every single bit of this beautiful green foil. So I'll bring in my second toner sheet and carefully align the leftover foil with the next design. The great thing about these toner sheets is that the designs are already perfectly spaced, so lining up the foil is actually pretty simple. Once I've positioned it, I will secure it in place and run it through my laminator again, giving this foil a second life and creating another gorgeous foiled panel. Now, peeling the foil away from the toner sheet is definitely my favorite part of this entire process. There's something so satisfying about slowly revealing that gorgeous shiny design underneath the foil and seeing the details come to life. And because I wanted to make sure we used every little bit of this beautiful green foil, I continued with the remaining pieces and added that same stunning shine to a third toner panel. It is such a fun way to stretch your supplies and create multiple beautiful backgrounds with just one sheet of foil. Now, since this bundle includes so many panels, you could absolutely continue this process using a variety of different holiday colored foils and create a whole collection of beautiful backgrounds. Simply repeat the same steps with the remaining toner sheets, and before you know it, you will have all 16 panels foiled and ready to turn into Christmas cards. It is such a quick and efficient way to create a large batch of festive cards while still giving each one a gorgeous handmade look. Now here's a side-by-side look at all the three panels that we foiled, and I absolutely love how gorgeous and shiny they turned out. The green foil adds such a beautiful festive touch, and it's amazing to see how much you can create from just one sheet of foil. Now, as I mentioned earlier, these panels on their own might look a little incomplete, but this is where the magic happens. Let's bring in our coordinating stencil and add those beautiful layers of colors to really make these designs come to life. Now, since we are already having the gorgeous green foil as our base, I wanted to complement it with some classic holiday reds. I'll be using two shades of distress inks for my stenciling process. We have barn door and lumberjack plaid to add depth and dimension and that perfect festive feel to all our panels. Now for the stenciling, even though this is a single open layer on each of those stencils, I still like to create some depth and dimension by using multiple shades of ink. I start with a lighter shade of red as my base color, making sure to cover each of the open areas evenly. Then I go back with the darker shade and add light touches of color toward the bottom of each section. This simple technique creates beautiful shading and gives the design more dimension, making the stenciled area look richer and more vibrant against that gorgeous green foiled background. Now, while I'm stenciling these panels, I just wanted to take a quick moment to share a fun Instagram hop that is happening right now. Now, this video is actually a part of the Merry Mischief giveaway hop on Instagram by This Calls for Confetti. The hop is happening all week long, where a few of us Merry Mischief makers will be sharing a lot of fun creativity, crafty inspirations, and just a tiny bit of Bigfoot level chaos along the way. Now, there are some really fun surprises planned, and each day brings a brand new surprise, so you won't want to miss it. Be sure to head over to my Instagram profile to check out all the details and find out how you can participate. And I will also be sure to leave a link to the giveaway information in the description box below. Once I was done with panel number one, I repeated the same exact stenciling process on panel number two and three, adding those beautiful layers of red ink to bring out the festive design. Now, for panel number two, I decided to switch things up a little bit. Instead of stenciling the HoHoHo design directly into the panel, I used the coordinating die to cut it out and as a sentiment and then adhered it right in the center of the design. Now I cut all the three using some white cardstock and ink blended those beautiful reds that I used on my first card, and I stuck all of the ho-ho-hos on the center of this panel. Now I absolutely love the dimension that these die cut alphabets add to our panel. The die cut piece creates a beautiful focal point and gives the panel such a fun pop while still allowing that gorgeous green foiled background to shine through. I did stack up three layers of the sentiment die cuts to give a little extra dimension and height. This also created a small gap within the open areas of the Christmas trees that you can see inside each of the O's. Now, I had a little fun idea here to make these details stand out even more. I added some glossy accents into those open areas and sprinkled some glitter to create that extra bit of sparkle. It adds such a beautiful festive shine and really makes the sentiment pop against the foil background. I brushed off any of the excess glitter using a soft paintbrush and then set the panel aside to let the glossy accents dry completely before turning it into a finished card. I usually like to give my glossy accents plenty of time to dry, at least an hour if not longer, just to make sure it sets properly and keeps that beautiful glossy finish. While that panel was drying, I moved on to working on panel number three. For my third panel, I kept things a little simpler and let that beautiful foiling do all the talking. I used the foiled ho-ho-ho sentiment along with those two little coordinating foiled embellishments to create a clean and elegant holiday design. I used the same shades of reds that we used earlier to add beautiful color and texture around the sentiment. For the centers of each of those leaves, I decided to bring in a third color, a deep shade of brown. I thought this added a lovely bit of contrast and extra color variation, making the set of three festive cards feel a little more cohesive while still giving each card its own unique look. Now, initially, I had planned on keeping this card simple with just the stencil designs, but after looking at the second card with all that gorgeous glitter and sparkle, I was inspired to add a little more shine on this one as well. I bought in some glitter paste and applied it over the open areas of the leafy vines using the stencil. And well, I was so glad I decided to do that. Once I lifted the stencil, I was absolutely mesmerized by how beautiful the design looked. The combination of foiled details, ink blending, and glitter paste created such a magical, festive texture on this panel. Isn't this absolutely gorgeous? I would love to know in the comments below which one of these three panels is your favorite. If you ask me, it is definitely a tough choice because I absolutely love how each of these panels turned out. They all have their own unique look, from that beautiful foil shine to the stencil details and that added sparkle. Now, before turning these into finished cards, I made sure to give all the panels plenty of time to dry completely. Now, once everything was nice and dry, I trimmed each panel down and adhered them onto my card base. For the final cards, I used two red top folding card bases and one white top folding card base to complement the festive colors and let each design shine. These cards are absolutely complete as they are, but I really wanted to show you the Ho 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 confetti mix as well. It is such a beautiful mix of shiny, sparkly embellishments, and I have to admit, I was really tempted to add them all on all of my cards. Well, I decided to pick out a few pieces and then add them to just one of the cards with that beautiful stencil design. But honestly, I might save the rest and use them to create a fun shaker card in the future because this confetti mix is just too pretty not to use. I always end up needing so many Christmas cards during the holiday season, so I'm pretty sure I'll be putting all the 16 panels from this bundle to good use and probably creating even more festive projects with them throughout the year. And here we have it, three festive holiday cards created with just one sheet of foil and few coordinating supplies from the This Calls for Confetti holiday release. I absolutely love how these panels transformed once we added the stenciling, die cuts, and those little touches of sparkle. This collection makes it so easy to create beautiful handmade holiday cards while still giving you plenty of room to personalize each design. I hope this inspired you to look at your supplies a little differently and find creative ways to stretch them further. Now, don't forget to check out the Merry Mischief giveaway hop on Instagram for some festive fun and surprises. And be sure to let me know in the comments which card was your favorite. I'll be sure to leave links to all the supplies that I used to create these cards down in the description box below. Please note that all of those links are affiliate links, which means that if you shop using one of my links, I'll get a small commission at no cost to you guys. Thank you again for joining me today. Until next time, stay safe.